Hi there, welcome to Prime Sports with me, Razak Musbao. Now, the Ghana Police Service has arrested 2 more suspects in connection with the violent disturbances that erupted during the Ghana Premier League match between Nsoatreman and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Now, at Nsoatreman, while in an engagement with the Ghana Football Association earlier today, the Inspector General of Police, George Akufu-Dampare, revealed that 2 more suspects have been since arrested and a few others are still on the run. He also reaffirmed the service's commitment to ensure that the perpetrators are brought to book.
We have arrested 2 more persons, bringing the total number of people who have been arrested to 5. And we are currently pursuing a few others, including a female that we are working on, who has been in hiding. But the question is, for how long can you run? And for how long? Or how far can you run? And for how long can you hide after allegedly contributing to the situation that we face today? So we want to use this to assure the family of Yao, to assure the family, the Asante Kotoko Football Club family, the GFA, and the football fraternity of the country, that will stop at nothing in getting the people involved arrested to face justice. We urge the public and the entirety of the football fraternity in particular to support us in this endeavor, and people to see the situation as a crime which is being investigated and nothing else, so that the families and the club and the football fraternity and the country will have closure when it comes to this matter. For us also using this proactively to learn the relevant lessons and come out with a blueprint better than what we have currently in place to ensure that football continues to be a game that needs to be enjoyed and not a game that people end up losing their lives. Because why should you be going to a place that you expect to enjoy yourself and then ending up losing your life? This must not happen again. And we the people here in this room, have that responsibility to ensure that it doesn't happen. Let us rise up to that responsibility in service of the good people of this country and in service of humanity.
Well, meanwhile, on Tuesday, the former Labour Minister Ignatius Baffoe-Awuah and 1 other were granted a bail in the sum of 500,000 Ghana cedis with 2 sureties. Now, Baffoe-Awuah and Nsoatreman, another suspect who was also granted bail, were expected to return to the Sunyani District Magistrates Court on February 17. And this follows a hearing by the magistrate in that very court. Well, 1 other suspect who was arrested, Ajimandia Owusu, was kept in police custody. For hours in police custody, the Sunyani District Court granted bail to the former Minister of Employment and Labour Relations, Ignatius Baffoe-Awuah, and Nsoatreman, who were arrested in connection with the murder of Asante Kotoko fan Francis Frimpong, alias Nana Pole. However, one of the accused persons, who doubles as a police officer, Ajimandia Owusu, was denied bail and remanded into police custody. Baffoe-Awuah and Nsoatreman were charged with abetment to commit murder, while Ajimandia Owusu was charged with murder. The court, presided over by Eric Dunning, granted the 2 with bail of 500,000 Ghana cedis with 2 sureties. The accused persons have also been ordered to report themselves to the police station every day for the first 14 days. They were also ordered to submit their passports to the registry of the court until further direction. Additionally, the court directed the accused persons to seek permission from the court before traveling outside the Sunyani municipality. The 3 accused persons are to reappear in court on Monday, February 17, 2025, for the continuation of the case. Meanwhile, in a statement released on Tuesday, Kumasi Asante Kotoko revealed that all football activities of the club will be suspended until justice is served and measures are taken to prevent acts of violence at various football centers in the country. For their swift response so far, the club reaffirmed its commitment to collaborate with the authorities in their investigations. In an engagement with the club in Kumasi, Inspector General of Police Dr. George Akufo-Dampare assured the club and the general public that the service will do everything possible to bring the perpetrators to book.
And because of that, we need to also come and mourn with him. And then we said, it has also offered us the opportunity to come physically then and come and see the management. And the assurances that we gave you over the phone to let you hear it in person. So at the end of the day, you know that we are committed to making sure that we'll get to the bottom of this matter. But unfortunately, it is that we can't have our break. So our condolences to the Kotoko fraternity or the Kotoko family. And from here, after the funeral, we'll visit the family, mother, children, and wife as well. And in person, we've been giving them a hug. We mean a lot in terms of they being comforted. And this is exactly why we came. And we hope and trust God. We hope and trust that God.
Now, still at that engagement with the police service earlier today, Executive Council member of the Ghana Football Association, Frederick Champon, has been urging Nsoatreman to reconsider decision to withdraw from the Ghana Premier League. Now, this follows an official communication to the GFA by the Bono-based club to end its membership and participation in the top flight. Here is Mr. Champon.
Yes, we discussed that the night of the incident. We went into discussions. When I say the family, the Executive Council went into discussions, and the first thought was to look out for the family of the deceased. So we embarked on that. The second thing we discussed was to put the league on hold for us to go through all these processes. Then after that, we can then schedule a date that we can resume the league. And so the FA was the first to, call off the weekend matches. Yes, subsequent to that, Nsoatreman just confirmed to me that they sent a letter to the Football Association indicating their decision to withdraw from the league. I'm not sure if they still stand by that, but that's been it. And Asante Kotoko also issued a statement. All what they were saying is that they wanted to see justice, and with what's been happening. Yesterday, the IGP himself was in Kumasi, met with the leadership of Asante Kotoko. Today, they are here. All of us have been in meetings, so I'm pretty sure that we've made some headways. No, the regulations are there. If it happens that way, we consult the regulations. If someone enters into a competition and midway through the competition withdraws from the competition, there are consequences. Do not forget that since Nsoatreman, they have contract with players, you understand, and they have engagement, and they've shown commitment that they're going to play the league till the end. So there are consequences, and that will be dealt with by the Premier League regulations. Beyond that, I'm sure that it's not a good thing, in my opinion. What is it that an incident happened? I'm sure they need to cooperate with all the agencies, the Football Association, the police, and everybody involved to try and get to the bottom of the matter instead of them withdrawing from the league. That would not be the solution. I don't think so.
Well, let's turn attention to some golf now. And the celebrity golf course is currently being encroached by some private developers. Now, the golf club at Sakumono is facing encroachment as developers clear portions of the land for construction. This is despite a court's injunction prohibiting any development work, which is currently ongoing in parts of the golf course. Well, Joy Sports visited the course and has more in this report.
The celebrity golf course at Sakumono, near Tema, is facing encroachment as developers clear portions of the land for construction. Despite a court injunction prohibiting any development, work is ongoing in parts of the golf course. During a visit to the site with our cameras, Joy Sports encountered contractors actively working on the land, accompanied by land guards. Eric Duka, a retired member of the golf club, raised concerns and calls on the Ministry of Interior and the Greater Accra Regional Security Council and the Ministry of Sports and Recreation to intervene.
In golf, if you take the course away, then you don't even have golf at all. We play on the course. We play on the land that we call the golf course. So when people come in and they encroach on our land, they are taking something away from us.
Developers have begun clearing trees along the northern edge of the course, erecting walls and blocking access to the dam that supplies water to the facility. This area was allocated for the development of a practice range, and the encroachment is also affecting the bunker at the end of the hole 1 and the entirety of the hole 2. Former Ghana ambassador to Japan, Dr. William Brandford, also a member of the Celebrity Golf Club, expressed concern over the situation.
But for us golfers, what we kind of regret is to have a situation where you have come to use the facility as a golfer to play and enjoy and have exercise and go home. And then at some point along the course, you come across people who say this part of the course is supposed to be for us. So you're not sure how safe it is for you to utilize the facility as.
In 1987, the Tema Development Corporation leased the land to the Biltando family for development purposes and also recreational facility, which would serve as a sanctuary for golfers here in Sakumono. However, the situation here is that encroachers have occupied the area which was designated for kids. This same vast area serves as a training purpose for the Ghana Armed Forces, for their landing purposes and then their evacuation. The Celebrity Golf Club was eventually established, serving as both a recreational hub and a source of employment for the local community.
What is going on right now is putting a whole lot of fear in most of us. I mean, some people have already resigned, and because of how the landlords are threatening us, frightening us in terms of our work.
The golf course plays a role in national disaster management, with the Ghana Air Force using it for landing and taking off training during evacuation exercises. Club members and other stakeholders are calling for swift action to address the issue and protect the integrity of the facility.
That's all we have for you tonight on Prime Sports. We're going to be back same time tomorrow. And the Hassan Golf Tournament is underway in Morocco. Colleagues Natana Lato, Benaya and Mubarak are there. We'll bring you more update in the course of the week on that tournament. Thank you very much for your company.